Okay, and we got a few more minutes before I'm ready. It's just going to be me tonight. But let's see. What is the chat saying? We're not going to do anything super organized. The next stream will be a touch more concise and cohesive, I suppose. But the chat is saying, Nerdmonger says, this shit slaps. Well, I'm glad you like it. Michelangelo says, Hulk Hogan, 2020 Brothers. We got a super chat coming in from Silent Wyvern for $2, saying, I super glued my fingers together. Here is $2. Well, I hope you sort that out soon. How's the audio mixing, by the way? Are we good here? Nerdotar, I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it, says, hey, Rogue. Trainer CIM says, I had a dream where I saw this shadow figure, but instead of running, I just flipped off the figure and told them to fuck off. Well, that's one way to do it, I suppose. We got a few more minutes before I'm fully ready to go, so just bear with me, and then we're going to get this ball rolling. Okay, and what do you know? We're ready to go. So let me pause this, And let me put that right there. And I'm going to go ahead and flip the switch. Hey, there we go. And where's the music? God, I'm never prepared for this shit, am I? Man, oh man. Let me see. Let's close out VLC for a moment. How's that? Is the mixing still good? I hope so. Hold on. Okay, so it's been a while since I last streamed. I think it's been 11 days, something like that, and we had a video come out the other day. But today we had some interesting developments. Soultail is pinging me in the chat for some reason. Silent Wyvern says, "Don't worry, Daddy Rogue. I ripped the glued fingers loose, standing by to give you money." Well, at least they're good to still tap and send shekels with. Anonymous Otaku says they hear Gremlin. Well, I hope the fuck not. Michelangelo says, "Rogue, I have an idea for a stream. You and Propanky argue over the authenticity of Bigfoot videos." I feel like we probably already have argued about that before, at least in private. Anyway, so today, well, I guess, no, it would be this morning. This morning, my cute little nice server, my Discord server, which you should join if you haven't already. I believe the link in the description works. Where's the display capture? It was raided, or they claim it wasn't a raid, but it looks like it was. So let's start this. You guys should be able to see my yeah, Asterix here in the chat. You guys should be able to see my screen. Yes, looks like it. So let's take a little gander. Where's it at? Aha, okay. So the John Bolton video that came out the other day, it's not performing like a Chris video does, but it's performing pretty good for a non-Chris related thing, for a lolcow library entry. And I guess the people that claim to have discovered Bolton, which they likely did, I'm not sure. I don't know who the Vikings are in this situation, are pretty upset with it. They claim that I got information wrong, and they claim that the timeline's off, things are out of order, I'm missing important information, shit like that. Things that would be otherwise valuable complaints, should they have made them a little more coherent. So they came into the server today, at some point, looks like 2:16 a.m., when I was going night-night and taking a little nappy. And we see the mechanic says, "Dat Monal." We have a moderator, Squishy, saying stop spamming. As you'd expect, a Discord moderator being an asshole, telling you to stop spamming, the usual, blah blah blah. Says, "Monel pissed. What's Pam? Retard. On phone. VC active. Any y'all want to play Warzone? LOL Mono." Already a little strange. Very, very strange. So then we go to the next thing. Suddenly we got a join from Hank, and then Grampy, at the same exact time. It says, "Free my guy Monal. Persecution on Monal." And he has a nice little Confederate flag there. I think we might have a dank memer here. Looks like the mechanics was kicked and they rejoined. This is general chat, right? And then Grampy rejoined. So it looks like there was a series of kicks trying to get them to calm the fuck down. Then they're posting things like VC active and y'all want to play Warzone. Looks like some first-person shooter. I'm not sure what it is. Looks like some survival game, judging by the gear up there. Makes two characters look like they're fucking. Posted by Grampy. Then they have a really nice photo of Beetlejuice. I do like that. I like his body. His little cute Tumby. And then we have this Mono Piss, that's not spamming, at Squishy, please come VC or my parents will beat me, blah blah blah. You get the idea. These guys are looking for attention. And I don't think I have them archived here. I think we have them somewhere in our mod logs. But they wanted my attention. They wanted to talk to me about something. And I don't really understand what they were upset about. And we have a super chat coming in from Bodaciousino for $5 saying, can't watch live tonight. Here is roughly 16 shekels. Hope you are doing alright. Well, hell yeah, brother. Much appreciated. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing... hope you're doing good as well, brother. And, oh shit. Spoofer's Domain says, motherfucking Rogue Live what? How are you doing, Spoofer? I haven't heard from you in a while. I've been kind of away. But, anyways. Yes, Stu Dog, it is the modded logs. So, these guys are upset because I talked about John the Ammo Bolden. And, one of them sent me a friend request hours after I woke up and the raid happened and whatnot, so I accepted it. And at this point, I already knew about the raid. So, here we go. Zoom in a bit. Hopefully you can read that. I said, here's from Rogue. Pretty poor raid attempt in the Poly No box. I forget what his thing, but he was one of the people there. He says, it wasn't a raid. We were chilling in the VC. Your Bolden video was trash, and we wanted to tell you that. Okay, cool. Maybe my Bolden video is trash, but whatever. And I said, Then I posted the same things I just showed you, where they tried to do a little raid, which they claim it isn't. It says, Monel is a meme because Hank misspelled monkey. Okay, whatever, I don't care. Grampy Roxo just showing off what he found on Tarkov. Wonderful. Posting memes is a raid. Yikes. Now, I understand what they're trying to do. It's a tongue-in-cheek deflection, where they try to claim, well, it's just shitposting, bro. And I believe you don't really have to apologize for shitposting. I understand that. But that was... We can all agree that was an attempted raid. It was a very shitty one, and they're aware of that, so we're going to deflect it. I reply with mass joining, attempting to stir the shit pot, antagonize, etc., etc. The dumb act isn't flattering on your behalf. You guys did good with Bolden, which they absolutely did. They made Bolden go fucking crazy, and if you didn't watch the Bolden video, go watch it after this. But we're going to talk about Bolden very shortly. And I can't deny that. But I'm not gonna grovel for a bunch of nobodies because I briefly discussed a nobody. I'm not gonna apologize for looking at somebody, even if my video missed a little bit of information, even if I got the lore of some fucking nobody in Seattle, or, I'm sorry, Everett, Washington wrong. I'm not gonna apologize for it. Could I do better in the future? Yes, and I will look at that, see, well, I'll use that as a lesson, I will do better in the future. But right now, I'm not going to apologize for it. The video still did pretty decent. I made a little bit of money with it. It's not a bad deal, and people were entertained. It says, so you're okay with trash lore? Okay, LOL. Typical Kiwi fags. I'm a Kiwi fag. What does that mean? I'm a Kiwi Farms user, I guess. That's very strange. But so the instant deflection, and it's more shitposting. Really, it's just shitposting from them. They're trying to be funny, at least funny to him. Is claiming that I'm a Kiwi fag. I'm whatever. Said, yeah, LMAO, Bolden is lolsy, but he's not worth sitting through dozens upon dozens of 4 to 6 hour streams. There's a channel on YouTube, the Fist Archives. I don't remember who runs it. It might be this guy for all I know. And they have pretty much every single John Bolden stream he's ever done, with the exception of the ones that are too spicy for YouTube. They might be up there just hidden. And I'm sorry, but as funny as Bolden is, I'm not going to sit through a 6 to 8 hour stream of him ranting just for the few golden nuggets. I want those nuggets. I don't care about when he's just complaining about how his life sucks and his wife sucks and how he wants his pee-pee sucked and all the different type of suckage that goes around in his life in Everett, Washington. I just want the nuggets where he's screaming at his neighbors and whipping his pee-pee out and spreading his ass cheek showing us his little tight pooty hole. That's all I care about. I don't care about the boring shit. And I said most of his timeline is absolute cancer, LMAO. The whole, this is my lol count, I want my credit nonsense is the same shit Weens do. This is the same stuff that you see with certain types of trolls in Chris's, or in Christery. And the people who fucked with Wings of Redemption. They only wanted to talk about how bad he was. They don't want to do anything else. And they want credit for it. Goddamn right, that is my lol cow. And it's my milk only. And he said, that crap happened with Chris Chan years ago in Wings of Redemption's detractors. It ain't special. If nothing else, my short video is a starting point for new people who may want to look deeper into John. Which I stand by that fact. My short video is not a all-in-one stop for John Bolden content. There is so much I could have covered, but I didn't because, one, a lot of it's boring. And two, I feel like somebody else could do something a hell of a lot better than I could if they wanted to make an all-in-one encompassing video. There's people that are better geared for that. That's not what I like to do. I like a bit of an overview, a bit of coverage, and then people, if they're interested, all they gotta do is search up the guy's name on YouTube and they will find a plethora of shit on him. Said, so, keep up the lousy work and be sure to keep making him go crazy. Maybe do something funny here and there so it's worth it. I'll keep raking in the shekels. So, I don't think that's a bad position to hold. Just you keep doing what you do and I'm going to keep doing what I do. If you don't like it, fuck it. You don't have to watch my videos. If they didn't like John's shit, they wouldn't watch his videos. It's basic thought process. At least I would assume so. What is the chat saying? Relative Depression says, Rogue is taking lolcow farmers' jobs. Well, I'm sorry. The economy's changing. The world is always rapidly growing. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm sorry. I just had to do what I had to do. Super Sky VA says, Bolger just needs the Angel's grapefruit treatment. And he'll never have to worry about being sucked in. Oh, the grapefruiting video, obviously. I don't think he has enough peen for that, but maybe he can find a fitting grapefruit for it. Logue or Loge R says, this is my PP. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Well, good for you. I'm happy about that. How's the stream visual quality, by the way? YouTube's doing some new fancy shit when it comes to encoding, I guess, with this new streaming service. It says, welcome to Lolcow Farm. Imagine not getting credit for trolling. You know, I understand when you do something you think is cool, you want people to give you credit for, but it's the fucking internet. It's not that interesting. Visual's good. Awesome. Bibbly Squib says, Mr. Obvious needs taken down, dude. You were pulling on the right thread and unraveling him. Well, I don't think he needs to be deplatformed. I think he holds a lot of really strange viewpoints, and I don't agree with his preference on drawn pornography. But deplatforming him, no. Laughing at him, absolutely. Feel free to do that. Nerdotar says, I want Rogue to talk about those weird Pokemon fetish channels. I might do that at some point. How weird do they get? Okay, so let's keep moving onward. Let me take a sip of my beverage. And then Paulino Box says, it's not really that we're just trying... It's not really that. We just trying to tell you that you got shit wrong and your faggy mods banned us. Okay, I don't care. My mods banned you after everything I've seen. You know, I don't blame them. You guys seem kind of stupid. Says, lol, what? The $20 you make from these videos? Shit! I fucking wish the John video hit 20 bucks. I think it's almost there. The John video is not going to pull in big numbers. The videos themselves don't pull in big numbers at all. Like some of the Chris videos have pulled in somewhere in the 400 range, like the really popular ones. But that's in the long run. It's not an immediate money. But like I say here, extra money is always nice. Who's going to turn down $1? And quite frankly, I think I'll just keep getting info on John wrong just to annoy the fuck out of A-logs like you and John. It's more fun that way. He responds by saying, tried giving you a way out, but oh well, you Kiwi fags never learn, do you? A way out of what? A way out of whatever situation is tied to me just showing some clips of John Bolden that are out there on the fucking internet, easy to find. I committed a cardinal sin of ones and zeros. I'm sorry. Father, forgive me, for I have sinned. I respond by saying, I don't claim some sort of affinity for the farms, but Kiwis are informative. They seem to think you guys are pretty lousy at your gay ops too. I got curious and I looked through the references of the Plate Gang. I guess these people, the original crew, call themselves the Plate Gang, and they're supposedly it's the same crew that fucks with Ethan Ralph and shit like that. Kudos to them. Ethan Ralph's a fuckhead. But a lot of people in the Kiwi farms think are neutral to him or think they're fucking dumbasses. But that's their opinion. Personally, I don't care. Said, must be some sort of sexual frustration between both parties. The internet is serious business, am I right? And then we see a green text, right-turning arrow, saying trusting a site run by a pedophile. Which, I guess there's evidence of Null being a pedophile. I don't care. I got bigger fish to fry. I don't believe he's a pedophile. Saying, oh yeah, he's most definitely a sick fuck, but I don't care if Null kills children. I can't... I said I can more. I meant to put I care more. I care more about what the site's users produce in terms of documentation and laughs. Hell, Null could be kicking in doors and beating entire families to death with a hammer, and I'll still loll at the stars featured on the farms. And he says, you mean all the people from there we owned and all the failed ops they've had? I don't know what he's talking about. Sounds like some... it's more shit posting, obviously. I'm not taking that very seriously. I'm not going to put much thought into that. But no, the internet is not that serious. At least, not to me. If you want some solid advice from somebody who's been on the internet for most of their life, don't take the internet seriously. It's not that deep. It's the fucking internet. It's a bunch of ones and zeros that are being processed by your computer to display colors on your screen. If that upsets you, well, looks like you lost the fucking game. What is the chat saying? Takashi Kitano, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing your name right, says Chris Chan really set the gold standard. I think so, and we're probably never going to see that outdone. Alucard Helsing says, you've broken the law, pay with your life. Well, I guess I have to. I done a big no-no. It's a cardinal sin. Weigla pointed out there are 2 Alistairs or Alistars in the chat. Well, that's interesting. Oh, Laura Hunter corrected me by saying, no, it's a series of tubes. Well, be that as it may, I've done a no-no. And I think I'm being held responsible for an online crime. What the fuck have I done? Loge R says, I tried gay ops on Klonopin. Ended up going home with a guy. I think you and I are talking about 2 different types of gay ops, but congratulations, bro. What else is the chat saying before I get back on my spiel? Takashi says, the locale market is serious business. That it is. A fag isn't a good insult. No, but I mean, no insult can be really taken seriously. Anyways, let's move onward. Says, you mean all the people from there? Yeah, those people. Forgive me if I forgot to kiss a little bit of your ass for typing on a keyboard. LOL. And then he says, nobody wanna any ass kissing. You've left us with no choice. I guess. I've left you with no choice for what? What have I done? Shown that I don't care? Well, I care enough to respond and talk about it now. But quite frankly, what are you gonna do? It's the internet. You know, there comes a point where you look worse than the lolcow you come to protect. Why would you want to protect a lolcow? Like Christian being protected by the farms and when they're the higher up people in the farms, I understand that. Chris's life has been fucked with. But you want this little lolcow or horror cow at this point all to yourself? You don't want to share? Why not? You upload the videos for anybody to see, but you don't want anybody else talking about it? You don't want anybody else participating? I'm sorry, that's just not how that's not how this Wild West works. The wild wasteland of the fucking internet. Man. That's unfortunate. Bibly Squib says, I just bring it up because I couldn't find anyone else looking into Mr. Obvious besides your channel. You know, I don't think Mr. Obvious is going anywhere. I don't want to see him go anywhere. There's no reason to deplatform him. I don't agree with everything he says, but it's neither here nor there. What is this? Relative Depression says, job interviewer, you have any previous experience? This guy. I cyberbully mentally challenge people online. Well, speaking of the people on the internet, let's go ahead and talk about Mr. Bolden. Now, like I said, if you haven't watched the John Bolden video, go and watch that after this stream. But John Bolden is a 32 or 33-year-old man, I believe he's 33, who is a former veteran of, what was it? He was in Afghanistan earlier, late 2000s, early 2010s, I believe, and served in the Air Force, claims he built munitions. Maybe he did. I've heard the Air Force does build munitions, claims that he had ties with building bombs and nuclear weapons and shit like that. Bombs, maybe. Ammunition, maybe. I could see that. Nuclear weapons? No, I don't buy that. But that's neither here nor there. He has a small following on the internet for the way he reacts and some of his strange past. He sometimes lets his mouth overload his ass sometimes. I think he gets so worked up over people and he just kind of loses control. Some people are like that. I think we all kind of hit a point like that a few times in our life. But he seems to do it a lot. Or at least he did before he got locked up. But he's out now. I found out about John Bolden in early 2019 because my first video, which I've said several times, was a pretty shitty expose video on a Fallout YouTuber by the name of Oxhorn. And, Needless to say, it wasn't my best work, but it was enough to get quite a bit of attention, at least initially. And Bolden made a video saying that me talking about him was, talking about Oxhorn was like committing mail fraud or some really weird, strange claim. Beats the fuck out of me. I don't really know what that means. But it's apparently I'm committing mail fraud. So after I saw that, I was curious. I caught one of his live streams, tried to talk to him. I joined his Discord, tried to have a discussion with him. I think you could probably... I wonder if somebody's got the archive of me talking to him on his stream. And I just tried to be nice to him, pick his brain a little bit. I think he's a little strange, but not malicious. So I was curious. And it all just kind of went from there. And we got a super chat coming in from Propane Key for $5 saying, Mr. Obvious is a big old pussy cake. I love you all. We love you too, Propane Key. And I gotta admit, he probably is a pussy cake. Thanks for the super chat, brother. Much appreciated. RGUKA says, if he's out, do you think he's going to make a video on your road? I doubt it. I'll talk about my feelings with Jono, what I predict is going to happen shortly. What else is the chat saying? Mail. Yeah, like mail fraud. Logical fallacy is polar opposite. Yes, very much so. What else we got? We got 2 more super chats coming in. We got one coming in from Dev Tortuna for $10, saying Boulder sounds like the typical Air Force fobbit. What does fobbit mean? Or is that your way of censoring the FAG word? Trying to sound more important and useful than he actually was. Most likely a chauffeur for some random general. Maybe. I don't know, but I don't buy the nuclear weapons thing he claims. And we got another one coming in from Depression for $9.99, saying, Rogue, you're disrupting my precious lolcow market. You're being a naughty boy. Wait until the lolcow mafia hears of this. Oh, fuck. Listen, man, don't send Paulie and Vinny to come and bust my kneecaps again, man. I promise it's tough out here for people like us, man. I've only been in Jersey for 5 years, and I'm trying, but it's so hard. The lolcow market's so fucked, man. Thanks for the super chat, brothers. Both of them much appreciated. Oh, we got another one coming in from Silent Wyvern. Or is it Wyvern or Wyvern? I keep fucking that up. I feel like it's Wyvern. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it. I fuck up on these names. For coming in for $2 saying, stop committing mail fraud. Oh. I guess I lied about my gender. Thanks for the super chat, brother. Much appreciated. Sarah's Jumpman says, why did you left mom? Because mom's spaghetti sucked dick. That's why I had to leave her. And Alucard Helsing says, Popeye's chicken is the shiznit. Popeye's chicken is fucking awesome. But like I was saying, he seemed strange to me, and one of my other online buddies was there with me, and we were in a voice chat with him. I think it was probably 2 or 3 in the morning my time, and a bunch of other people joined his voice chat, and these were very clearly little white boys, young white males, putting on a stereotypically black voice, speaking in Ebonics, and posing as black Israelites. If you guys don't know what black Israelites are, just Google them. It's a trip. But posing as black Israelites, claiming that white people owe them reparations and they're the real Jews and all that, and it was very clear that they were trolls, but it seems like Bolden was buying it, or at least he was acting like he was too dumb to notice. And me and my friend, we thought it was pretty funny. We kind of played along with it, etc., etc. But it went on for a while, and I think you can probably find... I think there was a snippet where you can hear one of the little boys doing his black voice. But that was my main experience with John. Then I'd sometimes check on his streams. I'd try to be nice to him. He was strange. I noticed some weird shit he was having with his ex-wife, but I didn't think much of it. You know, so a lot of people have burned relationships. But I stayed back. I just kind of watched and observed. I kind of poked him with a stick here and there near the end, but nothing too bad. And then I found out he got arrested. Or, well, before I thought he just disappeared. Then he's gone. He's arrested. And I don't think much of it. I was like, well, it is what it is. I'll check back maybe a year from now. And I checked back about a year later, about May of this year. And I noticed he's back to streaming, and he seemed to recognize me. I saw his eyes light up. He recognized me. That was kind of cool. I was hoping he was doing good. And I noticed right away the chat is on fucking fire. Despite only having somewhere around 22 to 23 viewers, his chat was going fucking insane. And he was getting mad at the chat. Now I figured this was probably tied to those people who were fucking with him as black Israelites about a year before. But now he's really getting fired up, and he's talking about Black Lives Matter this, and the government's corrupt that, and I hate Trump this, and all that, you know, typical left-wing political views, and I don't care if he's left-wing, right-wing, center, doesn't really matter to me. What I'm more concerned about is the radical shit. And it got more interesting as I spent more time watching it. It got a little crazier every day. And we got a couple super chats coming in. We got one coming in from Monster Mama for $5 saying, "This is a much needed laugh. I've been in the hospital for 4 days. Well, I'm glad to help. I hope you're doing okay. The hospitals are pretty scary to be in. Anytime they're pretty scary to be in, but right now they're pretty damn scary." We've got another one coming in from Silent Wyvern. It says, "Okay, so I believe it's actually pronounced Wyvern, but I'm not autistic enough to care. Well, if it's Wyvern, I will start saying Wyvern. So thank you for correcting me. So thank you, Silent Wyvern, for your $5. Thanks to the Super Chat brothers, both of them much appreciated." And, what was I saying? Yeah, he was unusual, very, very strange, and just getting angrier and angrier with people. And I realized very quickly that there might be a reason why these people are fucking with him. And lo and behold, he's fucking crazy! He's nuts! So let's watch some beautiful Bolden clips together. Let me turn this up here. Okay. Where are you at? Right here.
Alright. At this point, biographical dictionary, I'll accept tits with a great personality.
Me too.
And somebody who wants to learn.
The best kind of women learn.
She just has to be a heterosexual female.
Understandable.
Who wants to be here and is brave enough to do that with a heterosexual 33-year-old male.
So he is 33.
But she has to legally be able to consent.
Okay. Good on you, man. I always ask for consent. I don't know what her titties have to do with her learning, though. Or do women have additional brains in their boobs?
We're going to demonstrate how adults deal with crisis and trauma.
Really?
And I'm going to encourage you all to follow along. And I've been telling you for months, I'm not going to do anything I wouldn't ask you to do. I need one each.
A left boob and a right boob.
Heterosexual females.
And that's it, at least for that archive video. The women in the chat, the few there may be, tell me, if a man talked to you like this, he was on the internet, like you have an Instagram account and a guy DMs you, and this is what he sends you, would you go to Everett, Washington? As long as you fit in and you have the titties he requires and the ability to learn, would you go? Doesn't he seem so cuddly and sweet? And we got a super chat coming in from Depression for $4.99 saying, "Fobbit is a military term used to describe guys who only stay in the base and aren't sent out on patrols." Okay, cool. That's good to know. Thanks, brother. He claims he saw combat, but he also claims that he never saw combat in some archive streams, or admitted he never saw combat. Then he claims that he was shot at on base. I don't... There's a lot of inconsistencies with the story. I think he stayed on base, but that's really neither here nor there. His military experience is... oh, fuck, I'm getting sick. Is only a small piece of the big Bolden pie. Thanks for the super chat, brother. Much appreciated. Monster Mama says, "I'd go just to kick him in the balls." Speaking of his balls, you might want to be careful about that.
How many testicles do I have in my beanbag? 2? Wrong. 3. And I didn't get you pregnant because I've had a vasectomy. In fact, as soon as she said that, I went and got my jack rag out in case the police wanted to take a DNA.
You want to kick him in his 3 balls? His massive, gigantic 3 balls dangling fucking doodads? What if he shows you his jack rag? Would that sweeten the deal for you? Michelangelo says women don't want consent, they want to be Patrick Bateman. Ooh! I don't know about that, Chief! It's a Star Speculation says, "As a woman, no. His bitch ass has no money, and he seems like he'd call me a nibber." Well, he claims to be pro Black Lives Matter. He's an ally with BLM. But the day he got arrested, like in the video I showed you, apparently he called a black person an Uncle Tom. I think he might be a little wee bit racist. Super Sky VA says, I don't think that's 3. I think it's 2 plus a tumor. I think it's a tumor. Or a cyst or something. I don't think he has 3 balls. If he's got 3 balls, I hope he shoots some monster ropes or something, brother. Yes, something isn't right there. And I've seen his pee-pee and his ball sack, and he does have quite the large ball sack. So there's something there, but it's probably not a 3rd testicle. Spoofer's Domain says, you like Huey Lewis and the News. They're alright. They're pretty okay. Scorpio T says, damn dude got Uncle Tom. Ooh. We got a super chat coming in from Animu Powered Wrestling. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it. Saying $5. Saying, who has the more realistic standards? This guy or Chris Chan? I'd say Bolden. I think Bolden's still capable of achieving sex. And he does achieve sex a few times. We'll talk about that in a moment. But I think Bolden's a touch more realistic. But thanks for the super chat, brother. Much appreciated. Boy, oh fucking boy. I think a cyst as a 3rd testicle wouldn't hurt. I don't know. But I'm not a physician. Anyways, moving onward. Like we talked before, John's his original troll group calls himself the Plate Gang, and I believe that's the same one that fucks with Ethan Ralph. I don't know. Could be people trying to claim it, but it doesn't matter. Let's see what John says about them.
The Plate Gang, as they're calling themselves, is an anarchistic criminal organization seeking to extort money on the internet with threats of violence and denial of service attacks and the release of personal information. So right there, I can think of 5 U.S. state and federal classes of walls that have been broken. Now all we have to figure out is who.
I would like if he would explain what's been broken. The DDoSing, yeah, that's illegal. The threats of violence, yeah, but it's really hard to prove that with cyberbullying. The releasing of private information, it depends on what it is and how it's released and for what intention. And he's probably not going to be able to hold that up in court. Nerdotar says, I'm the only person that wants Chris Chan to review my OCs. I'm sure there's plenty of people that want Chris to review their OCs. He's doing the dimensional merge thing, but I wouldn't recommend contacting him. Mysterious Senor Hitler says, at Rogue, so is Frank Castle more like Jace or A-Log? Going after Boogie seems like touching the poop. You never want to touch the poop. It makes you a ween. I think the whole thing with Frank Castle and Boogie is fake. I don't believe it's real. But I don't think it's comparable to Jace or A-Log if we actually look at it from that perspective. But I don't believe the Boogie situation is real. I think we're going to learn very soon that it's a bunch of bullshit. Relative Depression says, stop saying death threats, you guys. It's inappropriate and violent. Oh. Well. Spacey says, it's the booty chin for me. You like booty chins? Snappy Cube says, Bolden is Arthur Fleck. Changed my mind. If somebody, I think there is an edited photo of him where he has the Joker face paint. But let's see John have a little meltdown.
Just know, you fuck it up, you answer to me. UMG claimed my video? Alright, UMG, come on down! You're next up on The Price is Fucking Wrong, bitch!
Seems sane. Seems like he's having a pretty normal day. Nothing's out of the ordinary here. Pretty average day for your patriotic veteran American. Not sure what the fuck he's upset about, though. I guess his video got claimed by UMG for whatever the fuck that's important to. And he's got some nice fucking military music, I guess, in the background. But you can see his titties. And for some reason, he's got like scars or cuts or something. I don't know what happened there. Maybe it was shrapnel. RGUKA says, Jesus, have neighbors called the cops on him? He has some problems with his neighbors. And people impersonating his neighbors. Let's see. Where is it at? In a stream that I was a part of. He ended up freaking the fuck out, believing his neighbor was the one calling him and harassing him, when it was actually just a bunch of trolls. Here's how he addressed his neighbor.
Patrick.
Why the fuck is it scaling like that?
Stop fucking around. I know it's you!
That's annoying me. Why is it... Why is it scaled like that? That's weird. Yeah, what the fuck?
Patrick, stop fucking around. I know it's you!
Yeah, apparently it was his Irish neighbor, Patrick. And I don't know for sure. But, supposedly he fucked his neighbor's girlfriend or something like that. I really haven't seen any evidence for it. Maybe it's true, could be hearsay. I don't want to say definitively. Can we watch Brad Dassey's I'm Coming Home? What is that? Wonder how it feels to be John's neighbor. I feel like being John's neighbor would be a wild ride, but not a very good one. He says, Filmer says, is this the Krusty Krab? It's the Krusty Cooch. But like John Bolden, he has some things. He has some desires in life. You know, obviously he wants the woman with big titties, has to be able to consent, has to be an adult, has to be willing to learn, but there's one thing he does like, and that's there is one thing he does like. It's blowjobs. And burritos too, so I guess that's two things.
Unconcealing. I'm done not feeling. I might cry. I might yell. I might pull my dick out and show you my balls. And I demand satisfaction. You will watch. And I swear to God, America, I do not have an erection. Do not test me. I'm not getting an erection because I'm not eating a burrito and getting a blowjob from a woman who's currently being held hostage by the New York City police.
I mean, that's a very fair assessment. I mean, that's my kind of ideal life. Getting a blowjob while eating a burrito. Man, I think this might be the most coherent thing I've heard John say. Whipping out your pee-pee and your balls is, I mean, it happens. Who hasn't done that? Shit's wild, ain't it? The first thing I saw in this was a human hemorrhoid screaming about BJ's from Radish Feast. Oh, well, there's plenty of it. Oh, shit. Lol Loopy says he needs a woman of color. Yes, he likes Asian women and Latino women. Or Latin women. Whatever the fuck it is. Latin X. Or black women, I'm sure, too. He wants something that isn't white, that he can put his pee-pee in. His little chub in his three balls. But another thing, he's on probation. He got out of jail and they wanted him to adhere to the law. You know, no alcoholic drinks, no smoking marijuana. At least if I remember correctly, no marijuana. But mainly no alcohol. What does he do? He doesn't do it. He doesn't listen.
I'm sorry, Heather. I'm sorry, I need it. I'm sorry, I just need it. I'm sorry.
He needs it. Look at those fucking sausage fingers, man. Is that the can? Holy fuck. Imagine getting those stuck in you. Man. Those are pretty beefy. Those are some fucking sausages. But he couldn't. If you need alcohol to function, but your probation dictates you can't consume said alcohol, why would you tempt yourself? Why wouldn't you try to just stay away from? Why would you have fucking alcohol in your house? He would continue to drink on stream, and there were a few times where he fucking what's the word I'm thinking of? He had like glasses, or they used to have vodka or something in it, and he supposedly poured water in them. And as we all know, vodka and water look basically alike because they're both clear. And he claimed that he just reused vodka bottles with water in it. Now, are you really going to believe that with a guy who clearly drinks? No sober person is going to do something like this unless they have something seriously wrong with them. And that didn't do too well for him. He got in a bit of trouble. His probation officer, or parole, I think it's probation. I'm not a legal guy, but they got upset with him, told him he can't be doing that, blah, blah, blah. There was a warrant out for his arrest. But that's his own fault. There's really no other way to get around it. That's his own fucking fault. But not only is he drinking a lot, at some point he couldn't fucking poop worth a shit.
I haven't had a solid shit in days.
Who hasn't had that happen? Back to back. Now, Matt, this was about a year ago or so, and he's not doing too good. His poopy isn't soupy enough. His poopy isn't firm. It's really stiff and dry. Mine gets stuck sideways like Wings of Redemption.
Literally, I'm just chocolate pudding right into the toilet.
Oh, I see. I got it in reverse. He did have a soupy poopy, but it wasn't solid. I see. I'm stupid. You gotta bear with me. Maybe those people on the internet are right. I'm not that intelligent. But who hasn't had that happen? You know, you sit down and nothing but congealed globs of fucking glue come out of your butthole. I hate when that happens. Super Sky VA says, invest in a bidet. It would really help those poopies. Yeah, why would you? See, I don't have a bidet in my house. I wish I did. But if you're in a situation like that, you need to start spraying water in your asshole or something. Because, what the fuck? Why would you share with the internet? Especially when you know you're getting fucked with, that you're having difficulties pooping. Or at least pooping properly. It's coming out a little too lucid and soft. That doesn't seem all that intelligent to me. But, what else do we have here? Oh, this is my favorite, where's one of my favorite? Oh, that ain't it. Let's see. Oh, here's him, getting kicked out of a place.
I just got kicked out of City Hall by Allied Security, a man claiming to be Staff Sergeant Ray Winters. However, if he was truly a Staff Sergeant, he would have known that my First Amendment rights as a mister allow me to wear my uniform. However, I suspect he was 11 Bravo and may be deficient. Perhaps he hasn't had his daily dose of crayons this morning. More to follow.
What does 11 Bravo mean? He says that a lot when he's angry at other people that have served or supposedly served. What the fuck does that mean? I'm too lazy to Google that. Now, why would you wear a battle helmet or whatever that is into a public building? You know, wearing your camouflage outfit and everything. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. I understand, you earned that. But why the fuck why would you wear the helmet somewhere? People are going to look at you like you're fucking insane. Loopy says you can get a basic bidet for only $30. Really? I need to start spraying water up my asshole then. Or at least to my asshole. Rose and Thorn says, I think it's just shitty army talk for infantrymen. Or some dumb shit like that. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one. Oh, we gotta mute that. It's got a copyrighted song on there. Yeah, he's securing the area here. He's got a flashlight and he's duct taping the ever living fuck out of it to the stick he's got. I'm not really sure what he was trying to accomplish here. Why so much duct tape?
Baba Booey.
Because this was earlier this year, that's for sure. Because eventually he painted that. I believe that's the helmet he ended up painting red for whatever reason. Maybe as some sort of like revolutionary resistance thing or some shit. Wait, you gonna point it at me? You gonna point your stick gun at me? I don't know why he turned off the lights, probably to see how good it worked. But, does this look like a sane man to you? A man who is not off his rocker, he's all okay in the head. Because, I don't think everything's all there. Something's a little off. And we got a super chat coming in from Stress Elemental for $10 saying, Silent is a glow-in-the-dark CIA Sonichu. And shouldn't be allowed to vote. Yes. Silent, I'm guessing Silent Wyvern, I'm sorry, but, you're one of the glow-in-the-darks. You gotta go. Thanks for the super chat, brother. Much appreciated. Give me a second. I'm going to turn around and grab a Gatorade. What the fuck did I knock? What? Huh? Oh, it's compressed air. There we go.
Did you like that?
Anyways. There we go. And he's clearly all there. Very understanding, down to earth, and ready to defend America and the people that inhabit it. What other fucking... Oh, one of my favorites. Not only is this man grounded and totally sane, but he likes to do a little cosplay. Come on. Looks like he's living in a hotel.
You're goddamn right I'm dressed like One Punch Man.
Well, first thing, we can see his pee-pee, the outline of his pussy destroyer. I'm not really sure why the fuck he has a One Punch Man outfit. But there he is. Saitama's not looking too good. Looks like he went through chemo. This is your tax dollars at work, America. This is your man. This man killed so he could eventually dress like this. Any weebs that like fucking One Punch Man here? How does that make you feel? Did that ruin or enhance the show for you? And we got a super chat coming in from Silent Wyvern for $5 saying, you can't stop me. I'm going to vote many times under many dead people's names. John Bolton will be the president, and we will see his balls on CNN. God damn it, he's got my vote. Thanks for the super chat, brother. Much appreciated. God. So, you weebs in the chat, you like that? You like seeing what he did to Saitama? I think that's the name of the character, isn't it? Or is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. I'm not a fucking weeb. I'm a Westaboo myself. Spoofer's Domain says he looks like an emaciated 8-bit guy dressed up as One Punch Man. Ooh. He says, Radish Fee said he should have worn that at the government center. He did wear the cape to Chaz and Chop. That's another thing.
Baba Booey.
During the protests in all around the country, and he was at Seattle in the Chaz/Chomp area, and he helped guard the people building that little shitty cardboard garden. And he would wear like his red helmet. He painted it red, I believe, knee pads and shit like that. And then in his final days, he'd wear the cape at least. I think he wore the full outfit, but he had I know for a fact the cape was on. So he was fighting fascism, dressed as a fucking as a Animu character. Oh, it is Saitama. Okay, cool. Well, at least I get that much right. And we got a super chat coming in from Super Sky VA for $4.99 saying, with a bulge like that, he should be dressed as a Speedo Sounds. Speedo Sounds. Oh, fuck. Man. I think we can all say he should start wearing more tight clothing like that. It looks good on him. Thanks for the super chat, brother. Much appreciated. Yeah, he had the full outfit on. That's how you stop fascism. You know, you're worried about corrupt politicians and evil cops and persecution of people based off of color and creed. How do you stop them? Wear a fucking costume. And attack people with a machete and steal things and yell at people and break your probation. Blah, 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 blah. You know, you understand that we all know how you stop tyrannical governments. You do it in the most classy way possible. See, Michelangelo says, Julius Floyd, I was watching a Medicare Archive stream and saw your PvP in the chat. Oh, you're talking to somebody. Neat. Scorpios T says, Saitama beats fascism. Alucard Helsing says, head like egg. We got a super chat coming in from Legendary Collector. Legendary Collector for $2 saying, actual fascist here. Bolden has me spooked. You better run, man. I like how your profile picture is a screaming pink guy. Is that you right now? Seeing Bolden dressed as Saitama? Thanks for the super chat, brother. Much appreciated. Shit. Loge R says, that outfit makes me want to take a Clonabin. Do you have a Clonabin thing, brother? Is that what you do? Is that your vice?
Baba Booey.
Oh, boy. Christian C says, dressing like a weeb is also an amazing way to social distance. Well, people are definitely going to keep their distance, especially when they see the machete. But guys, we're not done. There is one thing that I wish I put in the John Bolton video, but I think we may have an explanation why he's so fucking insane. What's it look like he's doing here, guys? Thank God people archive this shit. What's it look like he's doing? Is he sucking the glass cock? I could be wrong, but that looks like a meth pipe to me. Look at that. That's a meth pipe, man. That's not a weed pipe. That's certainly not a crack pipe. That's a meth pipe. which would explain why he acts like this.
Look, I don't give a shit about this thing, alright? So if you ask me,
I am going to war against the federal government for close incompetence. I am going to Donald J. Vote for having motherfucking orange shit given Trump.
Orange shit gibbon. So I think his clever viewers have discovered why he's so fucking insane. Man, looks like your tax dollars go to pay this guy to sit in his house, scream at his neighbors, pull out his pee-pee on stream. We can't show that, unfortunately. You could see the somewhat censored version where he kind of clasped his balls to his snuggie, and smoke fucking meth and declare war on the federal motherfucking government. Now, isn't declaring violence against the president or any government official illegal? Is declaring war like that, would that be illegal? Or would that just be a metaphor? Spoofer says, no joke, this guy looks like a dude I knew who actually whipped himself backstage during a playoff. He whipped himself? What kind of whip? Like, spanked his ass, kind of hit himself in the back, like, what the hell? Bruh. So yeah, it's meth, and I'm not a drug user. Nothing harsh, obviously. And from what I remember, meth can leave your system relatively quickly. I think it's like 4 or 5 days. You kind of piss it out over time, something like that. So that's probably, and meth is cheap in most areas. So that's probably why he's doing it. So your tax dollars are going to pay for this man's meth usage and probation violation. Blah fucking blah. Rose and Thorn says, yeah, meth can leave your system quickly and you piss it out basically. Yeah, it's the perfect thing for him. But the problem is, the courts are aware of his YouTube videos. They see how he reacts to the trolls. And they've got to be aware of his probation violations and the meth smoking. But apparently that doesn't fucking matter because John the Ammo Bolden is walking among us. John Bolden is somewhere in Washington, probably still Everett, and he's probably not on the drugs. He's active on Twitter. You could see the reflection of him in his phone screen. He was recording the weens, I call him. And he's got a head of hair at least, but he's out there. I don't know how he got out because he was throwing his machete at cops and screaming at cops, demanding coffee, yelling at black people, calling them Uncle Toms and shit, stealing things, trying to assault people. Plus the probation violations, and there was also a photoshopped image of him at the Chaz Chop thing, where they photoshopped his face onto somebody who was holding an AR-15, and it got shown on Fox News. And the law in Washington was fucking stupid enough to fall for that image. So that's pretty sad that your tax dollars go to fucking people that can't see a pretty bad Photoshop. But I don't understand how he's out. All the other things, he somehow got out. And for those of you who haven't seen his arrest video, let me you can hear the fucking cop rack his gun. And apparently, according to the police report or whatever, he whipped out his dick and balls when the cops approached him. That man paid by your tax dollars is walking already. He's out. He's here. He might even be in the he's not really going to be here, but he's somewhere out there. And every time you pay your taxes, some of it goes to him. I'm not saying don't pay your taxes. Don't break the law. But keep that in mind. This is a guy playing the system. And personally, I believe after looking at everything concerning him, I think he's recognizing the trolls. He can't stop himself on how he responds, but he knows, regardless, he's going to be okay. Because he's allowing these people to make him look even crazier and work the system. The system is broken, and people like this love to abuse it. If you're an American and you pay your taxes, this should piss you off at least a little bit. Silent Wyvern says, oh God, he's in the chat. No, I was just fucking with you. He's not in the chat. I wish. I would like to talk to John again. When he's not crazy, he's pretty nice. But there is a problem with John. He might be a rapist! To some degree. As we all know, if somebody is too inebriated or too stoned to be coherent enough to actually properly consent, you can't sleep with them, right? Because if you sleep with them when they can't consent, that is, well, that's rape. And that's precisely what he did. Now, we don't have any footage of the rape, and there's streams where he admitted that the woman slept with him. And I need to find the exact one. But he's pretty proud of himself for that. And we got a super chat coming in from Silent Wyvern for $5 saying taxation is theft. And that theft goes to a meth head or something. I don't know. I'm on meth. I'm on meth. Or you're on meth. Okay. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully you piss it out soon, brother. Thanks for the super chat, brother. Much appreciated. Context for the whipping thing. He got upset when his grandma who was part of the production, and he broke down. Decided to whip his ass with a belt to save her the trouble in punishing it. That sounds a little kinky, dude. Your friend's a little strange there, brother. Poke Horror. Mr. Bolden a gamer. I know he likes Fallout and Brawlhalla, or at least he played a bit of Brawlhalla. But, yeah, there was a girl who supposedly helped build that little shitty rinky-dink garden in Seattle during the protests or riots or whatever. And, she's a drug head, and probably a drunk too. And he admitted that she was inebriated, and she was coherent enough to climb on top of him, therefore it was okay. So what does this woman look like? How do we know that she's kind of vaporized? Well,
So here's what I propose.
let's
You don't know.
let's get to about here, and you tell me if this young woman sounds coherent and able to consent.
For 4 days.
And look how much I've done for your fucking.
Right. You're right. You've done a lot. You are right.
Yeah, and I'm never your top priority, right? You said that you wanted me, you wanted to call me your girlfriend, right? You wanted to call me your girlfriend, right? You wanted me more than fucking partners, but you will never be my top priority. You sounded just like David, right?
Builder. I'm trying to protect your.
Oh, you guys! You can't say you're trying to protect me after you say that, bro.
I don't want to say your real name. Is it okay if I just call you Builder?
Does she sound coherent, guys? Does it sound like a sober young woman?
Bro, like you're fucking building and fucking odd shit. If you want to fucking say that, stop!
Does she seem okay, guys? Is that the kind of woman you're okay with climbing on top of you and fucking you? Is she able to consent? I don't fucking think so. She would go bonkers on stream, and she's probably coming down from the drugs, and she's angry and confused, etc., etc. I don't know why you'd record this. It's incriminating. Something's very fucking wrong. Like I always say in my videos, it kind of makes you scratch your head.
Baba Booey.
She's just possessed. The demon consents. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. We got a super chat coming in from Stress Elemental for $5 saying, oh, hell yeah. We're smoking meth and whipping grandma now. I'll need a shovel to visit mine. But I guess that's the price to be trendy, I guess. Don't get caught, brother. Thanks for the super chat, brother. Much appreciated. Stu Dog says, was that the woman from The Simpsons with the cats? Yeah, this is her when she was younger. Yeah, I don't understand why he would record this. That's pretty goddamn incriminating. And she doesn't seem too happy. And he doesn't seem to want her around unless she's gonna do things with his penis. Needless to say, guys, if you are 33 years old and a drugged out 18-year-old at a protest says she wants to fuck you, don't do it. It's not a good idea. And when this happened, I was watching the stream where he admitted, I was like, John, that's rape. I said that in the chat, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's rape. Would that be statutory? What is the exact term for that? I don't know. But John, that's rape. She couldn't consent. She's like, no. She was coherent enough to climb on my lap and pull out my penis and sit on him. No, John, that's pretty fucking sick. That's not good, man. I wouldn't recommend ever doing something like that. And that's your tax dollars at work, everybody. At least if you're 18 or older in America. Silent Wyvern says hippie chicks, guys. Not even once. Wait till she's in her 30s and she's normal-ish, I guess. But I don't know. There's the term, a stiff dick knows no conscience. But guys, when it comes to women, it may seem like a slow, boring idea at the time, but you need to think with the proper head, not the head in your pants. And he fell for the temptation. And he committed a crime. At least, from the way he described it, he committed a crime. Okay, so the statutory rape is when the consenting person is a minor. What's the term? Is it just called rape? Is there an actual technical term of what type of rape that would be? Hey Rogue, how drunk are you? I'm not drunk at the moment. I'm just drinking a Gatorade. I'm sober at the moment. But guys, as delectable as coochie may be, there is no pussy sweet enough to warrant going to jail for. Save your dick for the right time. Don't put your penis in places it doesn't need to be. Don't fucking rape. I shouldn't laugh when saying that. But this should go without saying. I think most rational people would realize, wow, I'm 33 years old. This girl's 18. I probably shouldn't put my penis in her. But, oh, she's also fucking destroyed. She's evaporated. And her brain's kind of mush right now. Well, I definitely shouldn't put my penis in her. In fact, if anything, I should stand guard at this fucking protest to make sure nobody takes her and kidnaps her fucking ass. But no. He brought her home. And he slept with her. That's your tax dollars at work, America. This man is the byproduct of insanity. And from what I understand, this has been going on for a long time. His home life, at least before the trolling and everything, was always crazy. Supposedly, and I don't know for sure, he smashed his wife's head into a sink over Minecraft, and his wife lives in the UK or whatever. And there are claims that he molested his daughter, or that his daughter was molested. I don't know. I hope he didn't. I genuinely hope he didn't, for the child's sake. Because that's a terrible fucking experience. But man, what an interesting guy, right? Beautiful. He's just beautifully handled. He's a little out there. Let's see. Let's close out VLC. And then we open it again. There we go. Rose and Thorn says she insinuated he molested his daughter. She also outright said he beat her a lot. John admitted to beating her on the stream at least. Okay, so that's fucked. I believe there are archives where he said these trolls or whatever are making me have sexual thoughts of my daughter. Does anybody know about that? Anybody here that's been watching John? I recall that. It says, oh, my daughter loves black boys and she has no idea how beautiful that is. And then in another clip he's crying, says, these fucking trolls are making me have sexual thoughts about my daughter. It's like, you don't. You just fucking don't have thoughts like that. You don't. Nobody forces you to think like that. You fucking think like that because you got a fucking problem, brother. There's some problems here. Hey, Rose and Thorns, can you put that in the chat? I need to see it. But it's mind-boggling, and there's so much to it, and it's hard to all follow because he's not that well documented. Like, there's lots of archiving, but there's very little documentation. But apparently, me talking about it is a no-no. I committed a sin. Man. Nerdotar says that's kinda. What the fuck do you mean it's kinda hot? What the fuck does that mean? Are you saying the race mixing is hot, or the child molestation is hot? What the fuck does that mean, buddy? That's kind of strange. I hope to God you're saying the race mixing thing is hot, because I could accept that fucking fetish, I guess, but I hope to God that doesn't mean some pedo shit. White Glove says, as a CSA victim with OCD, I really hope his kid didn't have that fate. I hope the kid's okay. I hope he didn't do anything, but if he did do something, I hope he pays for it. Harming children, I think, is one of the worst things you can do, if not the worst thing. Scorpio's T says, get the holy water, rogue, you committed a sin. Well, I'm sorry, Father. Goddamn, how many Hail Marys do I have to pay with? Stitchy AU says, holy fuck, the vice presidential debates are actually civil for once. Yay, politics. It's going to be an interesting election, isn't it? It's going to be a fucking shit show. Sir Perry says, some homeless man asked for my name, so I gave him a fake one. Did I do good, Daddy Rogue? Yes, you got away from the doxing. We got a super chat coming in from Silent Wyvern for a $2 saying, bully Nerdotar. I would just like an explanation as to what the fuck they meant by the that's hot thing. That's a little strange, buddy. This is a little fucking gross, so I hope you were talking about the first, not the latter. But thanks for the super chat, brother. Much appreciated. No, there is no justification for domestic violence and just abuse. There's especially no excuse for harming children, especially your own. Especially your own. It's the worst thing you could do, as far as I'm concerned. And Spoofer's Domain says, so I can drive a forklift. Is that cool news? Oh, fuck yeah, man. Forklifts are kind of fun. It's weirdly satisfying to use them. Michelangelo says, can we watch Brad Dassey's I'm Coming Home? I guess we can do that. Is this gonna get me, copyright striked? What is this? Am I gonna get copy striked for this? I better not.
Dedicate this video to Marlene Glish, my grandmother,
Okay.
who was passed in 2008. She had taught me about music when I was younger, and I just dedicate this video to her. I just want to say, Grandma Marlene, I love you, and I can't wait to make it to heaven with you. And the song is about coming to heaven, and I'll see you when I come home. I love you.
Okay. Okay. Ooh. Damn, this kind of slapped though.
We are born, then we live, and we die. It's the circle of life.
Yeah.
We are free to believe in one God in this nation.
Okay.
We love God.
Ooh.
This we cry.
What the fuck is this? What the actual fuck are you making me watch? We got a super chat coming in from Nuzzles for $5 saying, I'm drunk. Have fun, brothers. I'm watching the debates. Oh, have fun, man. Thanks for the super chat, brother. Much appreciated. Damn, this kind of slapped, though. Where's the spin on my life, man? I'm a bump to this going to work tomorrow morning.
It's the circle of life. We are free to believe that God gave us this life.
Okay.
We are just flesh and blood.
Right.
With the spirit of life.
Uh-huh.
We may not know what life has to really offer.
Okay.
But we know how to live.
Okay.
How to give with our imagination. We love. We
Okay.
care. 'Cause our heart is filled with passion.
Ooh!
We are born.
Get the fuck off my screen!
We live.
Fucking smack you up. There you go.
It's the circle of life.
Ooh.
We are free.
Ooh!
Believe in one God in this nation.
Is this a Christian thing?
We love God. This we cry. It's the circle of life. We are free to believe that God gave us this
Why is this so fucking... This is, like, eerie, but vaguely funny. I just don't understand the context of this.
We feel pain, we feel joy, we're only human. We like to love, we like to laugh, we have the spirit of life.
I'm guessing that's God, right?
This we know, we sometimes feel the devil attacks our life.
Ah.
So we must trust that God protects our life. We are born, then we live,
Right.
and we die. It's the circle of life.
Yeah, that's true.
We are free,
Woo.
free to believe in one God in this nation.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's spitting some fucking hard truths, brother. We got a super chat coming in from Propane Key for, god damn it, where'd it go? For $5, saying, if you're ever feeling upset or even if you're just sad, sneak into your parents' room and pee-pee on your dad. That works. I can confirm. It makes you feel marginally better. Thanks for the super chat, brother. Much appreciated.
We love God, as we cry. It's the circle of life. We are free to believe that God gave us this life. We must do all we can
Really?
for our battle plan.
I agree.
We must live, we must love, we must care before we pass.
I'm waiting when he starts, like, blaming Jews for, like, national tragedies and the corruption in the government or something. I feel like something really fucked is coming.
So this I know, where we go after we live and pass. So this I say, as we pray, the times come at last. I'm coming
He's gonna die! He's dying! What the fuck is this?
We must fly, we must lie before the kingdom's throne. We must know, we are shown.
Whose dad is this? Whose father is this? And we got a we got a super chat coming in from Silent Wyvern for $2 saying this is coitus music. Man, this shit slaps. I feel it in my bones, man. This is good shit. Man, it fucking straight fire. It slaps like my ass cheeks. Thanks for the super chat, brother. Much appreciated.
That this life is not our own. We must do
He's gonna jump off the bridge.
all we can before this life is over. Before we die, before we pass, we must make love last.
Right, I think he's going home, guys.
Baba Booey.
Ah, Jesus tea. I mean, at least he's happy. He seems to be enjoying himself. Nerdotar says it was race mixing that's hot. Well, I guess that's easier to explain than the pedo shit. So I'm glad you think that's what's attractive about the pedo shit. This is where he should have, like, recorded, like, kept the camera where it's at and then walked away and then had it, like, fade to where he's gone. Damn, bro. Boy toddler. No shit? No shit? He's in... Oh. Creator. God! The fucking... Your credits, I would like to thank God with capital G-O-D. That was beautiful. Thanks for sharing that. I'm gonna give it a little like, man. Bro, this slaps hard. Man, I felt it in my bones. Thank you for sharing such a delightful, beautiful, wonderful tune. I will never, ever, 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 ever be the same. Praise be to the Lord God Jesus. Man, it hits pretty hard, man. I fucks with it. And it looks like we got a super chat. We got 2 super chats coming in. We got one coming in from Film Nerd for $5 saying, as cringy as the song is, it's almost delightfully wonderful. Yeah, I agree. You can tell he was at least trying, so I'm glad I'm watching this instead of the debate. Me too. I feel like this is a little more important. It's a little more wholesome. I'm hoping this guy's a troll or something. I'm really hoping it's a troll and it's not just some middle-aged guy trying. But I don't know. It's the internet after all. We got another one coming in from Heavy Salt for $5 saying, I'm vibing to this track, not gonna lie. It do kind of slap though. I kind of fucks with it. Thanks to the Super Chat brothers, both of them much appreciated. Ask if he went home. Oh shit, hold up. But I gotta know, bro. Did you go home? There we go. Oh, wait. There we go. I'm sure he'll understand what I mean. Feral Changeling says, you ever see the debates and wonder if we're being punked by the government? Yeah, the government's pulling a pretty intense gay op. And we got another super chat coming in from Silent Wyvern for $5 saying, ever stop and think all this cringy stuff Christians make, God is up in heaven, sounding like this dude from Deus Ex, saying, like I never asked for this. If I was gonna be pretty embarrassed by what humans do. You know, all the vile shit we do, yeah. But this might just take the cake. I think it's time for another flood. Thanks to the super chat, brother. Much appreciated. Planning anything from Halloween? I'm not really going to be planning to do anything for Halloween. I plan to have a Halloween-themed stream coming soon. There will be a Halloween video. I'm not sure what that's going to be on yet, but it should be fun. And the Discord server is going to be updated with a few Halloween emojis and shit like that. So we're going to do a little bit of Halloween stuff. I thought about putting out Halloween-exclusive merch, but the merch sales aren't big enough for that. So I'm not gonna bother with that. And we got another super chat coming in from, let's see, what the fuck did I just hit? From a Super Paytendo. Is it Paytendo or Paytendo? I want to make sure I say that right. Saying, hi Rogue, love your content. Like you mentioned from your Chris and Race video, hope you ever cover the KKK one day. Would definitely be a much-watched video. Yeah, I thought about covering the Klan. There's some funny things they've done online. Plus, I think racial politics and in a social sense are a very interesting and kind of funny topic from all angles. And we got another one coming in from Super Sky VA for $4.99 saying, Rogue giggling sounds like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Well, I am kind of built like him. I got a nice little tummy, just, yeah. So I hope the giggling, me sounding like the Pillsbury Doughboy, I hope that's a compliment. I hope I'm not getting fucking bullied. That wouldn't be too nice. That would hurt my feelings. Thanks for the super chat, brothers. Both of them. Oh, wait, all of them. Much appreciated. How long have we been going for? 1 hour and 23 minutes. Well, I guess it's about that time where we gotta do some of the shilling, you know. So give me a second while I pull up the shill shit. Man, I gotta fart. Oh shit, I actually did it. I hope the mic picked that up. Damn, that felt kind of good though. Let's see. Okay, display captures back. So obviously here we have the Patreon, where you can subscribe and participate by giving me your shekels, which I desperately fucking need. Just give me your fucking money. There's two different tiers. There's the base one, and then there's the $10 one. Both of them will just give you slightly different roles on Discord. Now in Discord, one of the perks we're doing, if you have the Patreon role, is once a month there will be a movie night, where it's me, staff, if they want to be there, and patrons are able to watch movies together in the private Patreon voice chat. And it'll range from different types of stuff. We're going to be doing one of those pretty soon. That's just the new perk. People have been asking for something like that, more interaction one-on-one things. Alongside that, in the Patreon chat, you will have access to pre-release stuff for videos when I get it done, if I feel like it's ready to share, plus assets I use in videos, menial things I make that might go into videos, might not, etc., etc. Stress Elemental says, go change his pants, that sounded wet. Well, too fucking bad. I'm not changing the motherfuckers. And then, of course, we also have the merch shack, which is also listed in the description. We have a Doom-themed shirt here, which is pretty fucking rad. And if you look closely on it, it'll show it. It's kind of blurry, but there's Mr. Bolden, a caricature of him, and you see Discord people back there. It's a good time. Hell yeah. You see some references to older videos and stuff I like, etc., etc. Fuck off! And also, if you want a tube mask like my totally legit OC, you can get one now from the merch shack for $22, which is, I try to make it as cheap as I can. You can also, if you want, get a face mask with that same Nexus logo design. Totally not breaking copyright. And one of the last ones, before we're done chilling, is the Degenerate stuff, which looks kind of like the Degeneratron logo from Grand Theft Auto. You can get it on a mask, a shirt, a hoodie. Hell, you can even get it on a sticker to put on your car so people know that you're a fucking scumfuck bastard. And there's plenty of other things on there. But I digress. Let me, there we go. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Where's the mixing at? Where are you at? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Come to daddy. So, yeah, I hope you guys had a good stream. I will be in the Discord shortly. I just got some things I got to take care of. There will be a new video soon. Current plans are I may make a follow-up video on Bolden. We're not sure yet. Mainly just to fuck with people. A new Chris video, of course. I want to cover some other lolcows, different things like that. And, of course, the Halloween video. I believe the Halloween video is probably going to be the next thing in line. But, as always, guys, I've got more stuff coming down the pipe. Oh, yeah, don't forget to join the Discord. The link should be in the description. As always, thank you to the patrons. Thank you to all the viewers, the people interacting in the chat, etc., etc. I had a good time. Add Brad Dassey to the shirt. We may just have to do that. We may have to add underwear on head on those as well. And I might be covering Lycan Theory and his friends again soon. And underwear on head, etc., etc. But anyways, guys, as fucking always, I've got more stuff coming down the pipeline. But until then, I'll see you degenerates next time. Also, if you've got a huge dick, put 1, 2, 3 in the chat. Bye, guys.